Selected small and medium enterprises in the country could be candidates for a new line of credit worth approximately 100 billion shillings that the Uganda Development Bank UDB is set to receive from the Islamic Development Bank for onward lending.
There is need to identify the true members in the small-scale sector who are genuine, who have got established addresses that we can be able to sensitize. The success on repayment depends on the preparation you do onto the clients before they take up loans. And that's all.
Dr. Bandar Hajar, the president of the Islamic Development Bank Group, and Patricia Ojangoli, the chief executive officer of the Uganda Development Bank, jointly signed the financing agreement for Uganda's SMEs this afternoon in the city of Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. The country's only development bank has aggressively been courting several multilateral lending partners for further capital injection in what UDB officials have placed at nearly $500 billion shillings of actual market demand.
The source of affordable and patient capital for private sector development. You realize that government is pursuing a private sector-led growth strategy, and you're aware that one of the challenges that private sector businesses have had is access to long-term and affordable capital. So UDB is really increasing intervention as far as providing that required capital to enable private sector development.
Back in Kampala, members of the Uganda Manufacturers Association, UMA, speaking at their annual general meeting, are equally expressing strong hope that government's pledge this week to capitalize the UDB within the next year should come to pass.
Stating that they are going to capitalize UDB with about 200 billion. I think that's a good start, and we are looking forward to that. Our manufacturers are borrowing from commercial banks at a short term of 5 years, whereas if UDB was capitalized, we would have longer term financing, which would help our industry.
Reina Ojon, NTV Business.